that's right. Go to the next. Okay, I got to the win. Let's go have a little. Keep swinging. You got in a hand. Do not fear failure, but please be terrified of grief. As giving up is the birth of a regret. Doors shut. Slam in your face. You have 100 moments that will be filled with someone telling you not. But I want to ask you today is the night answer. Don't fear what if knows, be afraid of the possibility of yes, then you have prematurely destroyed. I don't really know. Please tell me no. Tell me no, it's like adding fuel to a fire that knows. Single no. I love additional reason to work harder. Please give me a reason. The storm that you're in. From your perspective, it seems like the storm is enveloping the whole world. But I'm telling you, it is not. The storm that you're in, it is hard to see out of that storm. Harder to see past the storm is everything. But the storm is not everything. And it won't last forever. Your pain out of the storm, and you will get out of the storm, and when you get out, you're gonna see the sun again. But right now, you're being tried, you're being forged, you're being tested by fire and by pain. That's the test. Don't fail the test. Don't fail the test. Don't give in. Don't quit. Don't ever quit. Fight on. Fight through the storm. Fight through the pain. And come out the other side stronger and tougher and better. That's what lies do. True life. It does not make a different what the lions don't cry. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions fight. We try to be. That's what we do for a real living.
When I first started telling jokes, I made $25 a night. The first year in comedy, I made $3,000. Second year, I made $5,500. The third year, I made about $7,220.
I became homeless.
You made 3, 5, and 6. $15,000 in 3 years.
That's how you get homeless.
I lived in car for 3 years because I wasn't making enough money. But guess what?
I kept telling 25 jokes.
Till they started paying me
$250 a night.
I kept telling them $250 till they started paying me $25,000. I kept telling them $25,000 till they started paying me $75,000. They done paid me $500,000. Without the kings of comedy, we made $58 million in 1 year. You know what we did? We told jokes. Them the same fucking $25
jokes. Kept repetition over and over and over. Jokes into empire. I turned the jokes into a lifestyle beyond my wildest dreams. I turned the jokes into
funds. My grandkids ain't got to worry about nothing.
You are sitting on an empire. You are worth millions. That's how you become a millionaire. Think of a million. You just do $10 and you got over and over and over again. You're setting on money, man. That's how you get rich. Good time. Take something on just do and do. Keep praying about
asking God to show you the next level. Keep asking God for strength when it looked like you ain't gonna make it. When I was homeless, it looked like I wasn't gonna make it. I kept praying about it. Kept asking God to come get me. I kept leaning on my mama. Man, she said, he didn't bring you this far to leave you. I kept hearing her say that. You know, I could have gave up a long time ago, but I never gave up. I just kept fighting. God is gonna come through and do what he said he gonna do, but you got to give him something to work with. If you do that, God will change your whole life. I dare you to try. I dare you to take your gift and Your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. Don't say nothing about your passion or your education. Your gift. If you do that, God will change your life. When I first started telling jokes, I made $25 a night. The first year in comedy, I made $3,000. Second year, I made $5,500. The third year, I made about $7,200. I became homeless. You make 3, 5, and 7. $15,000 in 3 years. That's how you get homeless. I lived in a car for 3 years because I wasn't making enough money. But guess what? I kept telling them $25 jokes till they started paying me $250 a night. I kept telling them $250 jokes till they started paying me $25,000 a night. I kept telling them $25,000 jokes till they started paying me $75,000 a night. They done paid me $500,000 for these jokes. Without the kings of comedy, we made $58 million in 1 year. You know what we did? We told jokes. Them the same $25 jokes. Just kept repetition over and over and over. I turned them jokes into an empire. I turned them jokes into a lifestyle beyond my wildest dreams. I turned them jokes into funds. My grandkids ain't got to worry about nothing. You are sitting on an empire. You are worth millions. That's how you become a millionaire. You don't try to think of a million. You just do this $10 thing you got over and over and over. You're sitting on money, man. That's how you get rich. Quit trying to figure out how to make a million. Take something, a $10 idea, and just do it. And do it. And keep praying about it. Keep asking God to show you the next level. Keep asking God for strength when it looked like you ain't gonna make it. When I was homeless, it looked like I wasn't gonna make it. I kept praying about it. Kept asking God to come get me. I kept leaning on my mama. Man, she said, he didn't bring you this far to leave you. I kept hearing her say that. You know, I could have gave up a long time ago, but I never gave up. I just kept fighting. God is going to come through and do what he said he going to do, but you got to give him something to work with. If you do that, God will change your whole life. I dare you to try it. I dare you to take your gift and do it over and over and over. Watch what he do. The Bible says your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. Don't say nothing about your passion or your education. Your gift. If you do that, God will change your life. Let me introduce you to the concept of success. Ben Franklin was a pretty smart guy, and I want to start with a quote by him. If you do tomorrow what you did today, you will get tomorrow what you got today. You want to know what that means? The average American makes between 3 and 5% more each year. That's the deal. And in today's economy, I'm not sure we're going to make the 3 to 4 to 5% next year as employees. So it takes you 20 years to double your income in America as an average person. That's the mediocrity that we're stuck in life. And then you meet people who have the uncanny ability to double their income in a year, to get promoted 5 times in a year. The ones that beat the system, the ones that conquer it. You've all seen them, haven't you? The difference between them and the ones that don't do that is that they wake up in the morning and they think differently. They understand that if I do tomorrow what I did today, I'm going to get tomorrow what I got today. You want a bigger car? How about a nice house in Tahiti? Sure, would you love a nice house in the hills? We all want better things, don't we? We all want more friends, more stuff, more money, more security, more travel, more enjoyment. If you do the same thing tomorrow that you did today, you're stuck. Stuck. And it doesn't change. And it grows a little at a time. And you get a taste of success. But it's never fast enough. It never excites you. But it doesn't provide a trajectory that creates success. So the first thing I want you to think about today is I want you to wake up tomorrow and do something different. And understand if you do the same damn thing, you're stuck. Just because you did it a certain way yesterday, there's no reason to do it that way today. You wake up in the morning, you're failing. So you blame the president, you blame Congress, you blame Greece, blame the euro. I mean, construction industry, it's the mayor, oh, it's the this. And you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you're not failing because it's the other guy's fault. It's the economy's fault. But if you looked in the mirror and said, I'm failing because of me, you wouldn't like it. And you change that. And I believe the common denominator of failure in any business is excuses. Why are you failing? You never say because of me. Oh, it's the competition. It's the economy. It's the president. It's Congress. If you wake up tomorrow morning and blame your failure on someone or something else, you have no reason to change, do you? But if you woke up in the morning and looked in the mirror and said, I am failing because of me, the decisions that I make, the energy I put in, I'm not passing the blame. If you look in the mirror tomorrow and say that, you will change. Because nobody likes thinking of themselves as a failure. You know, family, the biggest excuse of all. Every one of those excuses was bullshit, wasn't it? Think about it. Every single one. At the end of the day, winners win. But as long as you don't put it on you, you have no motivation to change it. So in short, if you own your failure, you'll own your success. If you don't own your failure, you'll never dig out. And I find that in any business. Always the common denominator of failure, personally, is excuses. You don't want to be a failure, do you?
August 31st, 1989 was the day that I was born. The doctors came in and rushed me out the room. I was born with a congenital birth defect, fibula hemimelia, so my legs didn't develop in the womb. And the doctors had to come back and have this conversation with my mother and father. Mr. and Mrs. Leeper, I'm sorry, but your baby boy Blake was born missing both of his legs. He's never going to walk a day in his life. Why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to face this? I remember a time when I was about 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, and I was playing baseball. Wanted to do one thing, and that was to hit a home run. So I remember like it was yesterday, I walk up to the plate and I take my 3 practice swings, right? 1, 2, and on the third one, I hit the ball as far as I can. The ball starts flying. I get so excited, I forget to run, right? I'm just like, and my teammates are like, run, Blake, run, run. So I'm on my way to first base, right? And on my way to first to second, I look over to my teammates and they're cheering for me. They're yelling, and this is it. This is the moment. I look over to my father on third base and he's jumping up and down. He's screaming like, oh my goodness, this is it. But from second base to third base, my leg falls off. The kid comes over and tags me out. I remember looking over at my teammates and all that excitement was gone. I can remember looking at my father and he was disappointed, not at me, but at the situation, right? I remember being mad at the world. I remember being mad at the situation. I remember questioning it, like, no, this isn't fair. What did I do to deserve this? All my teammates, they have their legs. My mother, she has her legs. My brother, he's fine. Why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to face this? All I wanted to do was to make my father proud. And you mean to tell me I can't even do that? Why me? I was asking the wrong question. I realized in this life, you have 2 choices. It's either fault or responsibility. That's it. They don't go together. In that moment, when I failed in that moment, I was looking for fault. It's life's fault. It's her fault. It's his fault. It's their fault. I don't deserve this. And in that moment, the fact that my leg fell off and I let my father down and I let my teammates down, it was nobody's fault. The reality of it is life. It was my responsibility to get back up. It's my responsibility to figure this out. It's my responsibility to say, okay, Blake, you failed this time, but keep fighting on. That's our responsibility. Not to blame other people. I decided to take control over my life. Instead of asking why me, ask myself, well, why not me? I'm meant for this. Why not me? I'm strong enough for this. Why not me? I'm smart enough for this. My mom always told me every morning that I woke up, she said, Blake, yes, you have 2 disabilities. Yes. But you have 1,000 other abilities that makes you a special person. Put a smile on your face and go and attack the world. Life is 10% of what you're dealt with and 90% on how you deal with it. The fact that I was born without legs, that's my 10%. This is who I am. This is my life, right? But I still have 90% to show the world what I truly can do. I still have 90% to wake up each and every day and with the opportunity to fight, to keep pushing through. I choose to accept my 10% and take the 90 and go and attack the world. I take my 90 and every day that I wake up, I'm saying I'm going to walk. Every day that I wake up, I say I'm going to run. Every day that I wake up, I say I'm going to be the fastest man in the world. Point blank, period. I was born without legs, and I could run. So imagine what you can do with your life.
Let me introduce you to the concept of success. Ben Franklin.